to really work on those revision gaps and any whatever examination, non-weighted or weighted, that you've taken before June. June will be the best time to work on all your weaknesses, and at the same time, strengthen your strengths. Hello, XNG. How are you? Hello, Mariah. Mariah. There's a whistle. So yes, if you manage to enroll during our early bird promotion, of course, you will get a free model composition ebook. You will get a $50 voucher if you choose to join a regular program, and then a very special early bird gift for any one of you who's going to join our June PSLE composition writing crash course. You will get an exclusive masterclass ebook entitled Get a Grip. But exclusively for June PSLA composition writing crash course. I highly recommend this crash course because in 5 straight days, you will not only intensively, actually 3 hours each, you will not only intensively write, but at the same time, master the phrases, master the model composition, and master how to adapt it very properly to different types of composition questions so that you know exactly what to write during the examination. Yes. Hi, Sherlyn. How are you, madam? So, yes, people, 7 programs. How many? For primary 1 and 2, the young ones, if you have younger brothers or sisters, we have a very exciting oral program. It's very, very fun. I'm very excited for this. 3-day oral program, Who Stole the Dragon's Egg? And, of course, we have writing, composition writing. P3 and P4, oral thematic, and P5 and P6. I know a bit of the urgency because of PSLE, so we have 2 sets of oral lessons to offer for you, and then paper 2 plus oral if you want a more comprehensive practice, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, so today we are going to do another round of comprehension cloze drill. Mariah, I think my next one that I have planned out is actually an S&T drill. Let me go and check one more time, TikTok schedule. Today is April 8th. And then my April 9 is actually, yes, tomorrow. It's actually tomorrow, Mariah. Tomorrow my lesson would be a synthesis and transformation drill. Today is comprehension cloze. 2 very crucial components in your paper 2 English paper. Okay, so yes, come and join us for June. You have 1 very long month of holidays. Might be good to make it a good mix of some fun in the outdoors, some enriching classes here and there. Okay, now let's start with the 2022 paper. It's a prelim paper. Do you guys know who Jackie Chan is? Jackie Chan, or am I so old? Teacher Rin, you know who Jackie Chan is, huh? Okay, at least. I could at least expect some of the people here online. Do you all know Jackie Chan? I love this guy so much. Not only is he a very, very, very good at martial arts, he is at the same time a very good man. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's practice your comprehension cloze skills, and then make sure you are looking out for the clues. Okay. Now, Jackie Chan. Hello, Puffy. Welcome to you. Jackie Chan. Sorry. I need a highlighter. Now, Jackie Chan was a Hong Kong-born Chinese stuntman, actor, and director. His dangerous acrobatic stunts and engaging physical humor made him an action film star in Asia and helped to bring kung fu movies blank the mainstream of American cinema. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am looking for the partner of the word bring, just like a phrasal verb. Bring what? The mainstream of American cinema. What do you think is the word that we should partner bring with to complete the sentence? Give it a try, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Welcome to those of you who just joined. Make sure you follow us so we can be together for more live sessions. Sorry. Okay, anyone, people, You want to give it a try? Number 51. His stunts and physical humor made him an action film star in Asia and helped to bring kung fu movies blank the mainstream of American cinema. So Mariah goes for bring kung fu movies to the mainstream of American cinema. Anyone else? I'm gonna give you about 15 more seconds and then let's break it down. People, let's go. Okay, Mariah, you are very close. Mariah, however, I am going to correct it. I need a word that would describe causing something to enter or be introduced into a specific state or situation or place. So when you want to be that specific, a more direct transition is required. Therefore, instead of bring to, I would need it to be bring into. Okay? So close enough. Close enough. Okay? Now, Chan and his family blanked to Australia when he was 6. Now, this time around, it pairs with the word. I was about to say the word. Good thing I stopped myself. You did hear the first letter. Faber-Castell. Very good. And that was fast. Moved to Australia when he was 6. Now, this one, what clue did you have here is that he was Hong Kong born. So he was not born in Australia. Therefore, if he was in Hong Kong, then they moved to Australia when he was 6 years old, correct? So look out for contextual clues all around, okay? Now, moving on. The following year, his parents sent him back to Hong Kong to blank a strict boarding school. To what? What is the verb that you use specially for when you go to school? There is a specific verb here. Faber-Castell goes for attend. How about Mariah? Mariah, do you agree with Faber-Castell's answer? 5 seconds. Please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the live, Maya. Attend. Do you attend school? Faber-Castell, you are indeed correct. You attend. And that's a very accurate word for school. Okay? Now, he studied acrobatics, singing, and martial arts. Jackie Chan can sing. Okay. Now, these blank landed him roles as a child actor and later as a stuntman. Now, this is contextual clue. We are basically giving examples, contextual clue examples. What do you call acrobatics, singing, and martial arts? These are called what? So Faber-Castell is going for skills. Wow, Faber-Castell, my goodness. You are on fire, correct? Yes. These skills, okay, be careful. I am pointing out the what do you call this? I am pointing out the clues for you to prove to you that when you're dealing with comprehension Cloze, the contextual clues are everywhere. So your overall understanding of the entire passage matters. Matters when you're dealing with this section of the paper. Now, Chan often traveled back and blank to visit his parents and work in Australia. This is a collocation that pair a complete back and what? Back and is like saying to and fro. Faber-Castell just got the #1 gifter battle. Congratulations, Faber-Castell. Welcome, $6 million man. Wow. Welcome to the live. And to those of you who are new here, welcome. Faber-Castell, back and forth indeed. You are correct. This time around, this is a collocation. That means these words almost always go together when they're being used as one term together. So when I say collocation, I would mean to say, for example, very common phrases, phrasal verbs, or idiomatic expressions or proverbs. that they usually put together and then they blank out one of the words within that phrase. So if you are familiar of the phrase, then it should be easier for you to answer the blank. Now, however, he finally made a decision to blank to Hong Kong, a place he called his permanent home. You know, he's been going back and forth, remember? But eventually, if you say permanent home, that means the decision is what? To... Wow. Sure, I'm lip syncing to Mariah's vocals. Wow. You know, Mariah Carey, one very funny thing I can tell you, and very amazing. There's a lot of drag queens who actually do you know, lip syncing performances, right? And what a lot of them I've seen, they specifically choose a Mariah Carey music video. They play it behind them, and then they perform in front, following every single move of Mariah in the video. You should find those videos and see it for yourself. It's truly amazing. They lip sync, but they also actually literally follow every move of Mariah Carey in the entire music video. It's insane. Yeah. Faber-Castell, you are saying he decided to return to Hong Kong, which is actually intensely correct. Very good. Return. What were your clues? Your clues were your previous understanding of the sentences where they were saying he was back and forth. So he was never really permanently staying in Hong Kong, even when he was born there, because he was going to Australia as well. And then your second clue is when it says here, he called his permanent home. Okay? Now, moving on. Let's go. Chan commenced his movie career by appearing in blank roles in 2 films which starred Bruce Lee, the rising martial arts superstar back then. Now, hold on a moment, yeah? Give me a moment, because I am continuing to read because the next sentence contains a clue for this blank. Give it a moment. Not long after Lee's untimely death, Chan got his big break and started receiving offers to take on major roles. So, your contextual clue here is opposites, the antonym. It says major role, but he started with what role here? Remember, the star of the 2 films he started with was Bruce Lee, not him. So if Bruce Lee was the main star, his role would be a what role? Major, the opposite of major is a very good Faber-Castell. I am going for minor roles. Okay, good job. And this is one of those things that I tell you, your clues can appear either before or after the blank. So do not, because some of my students really likes complaining, no? They go and say, sure, I do not want to do this anymore. I'm going to stop. Like, why? I don't know, number 52. I just don't know. I cannot figure it out. And then I said, can you try to continue reading? Maybe there are some clues there like, oh. So do know that sometimes you may need to read a bit ahead, and then it will make sense going back. Okay? Now, major roles in films. Now, this is a full stop. Blank. He started writing, directing, and starring in his own movies. Okay? What do you think? Would you accept supporting? Faber-Castell, while supporting roles is sometimes used, I would only take minor roles here because it's more commonly used. At the same time, they have given you a very obvious clue in the passage as well, so that to direct you to the more accurate word. Yeah. At the same time, when we talk about, let's say, for example, sure, but how about for examinations? For examinations, for example, for your school, maybe, some of them actually, when they prepare the answer key, they do list out a few possible answers for one specific number. And I would suppose for PSLE, they think of this they think of these possibilities when they create or when they choose the passage for comprehension close. So not to worry. Yeah. Now, blank, he started writing, directing, and starring in his own movies. So previous sentences is talking about him becoming an actor. And then blank, he started doing more than acting, writing, directing. So what's the word that you use to introduce him? Actually, we're kind of introducing what happened thereafter. Mhm. It starts with the letter. I'm gonna give you a clue. Letter E. Let's try peoples. Oh, the chicken is saying. The chicken actually said the answer. It's just that you don't understand the chicken language. I understand it. So you're correct. Let's see if they get it correctly as well. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. E. He started writing, directing, and starring in his own movies. What do you think? Oh, this chicken is just perpetually opening the mouth. Maybe it's so tiring. Ladies and gentlemen, anyone? Hello, welcome to those of you who just joined. I'm gonna give you guys about oh, can I turn this on? Oh my goodness, this is funny. Now, I'll give you about 10 more seconds and then I'll just reveal the answer if no one. E, also not easy. How about I give you the second letter? E-V. Then this is a full stop. This is like a comma here. Does this help? Ladies and gentlemen out there in the netizens of the world. Chicken is angry. The chicken is like, what? This is so easy. Okay, I'm just going to reveal it, ladies and gentlemen. So eventually, it's actually eventually. Eventually started writing, directing, and so on. Now, his own stunts were often extraordinarily dangerous, and he nearly died from a fall that fractured his skull and blanked his hearing. So we're talking about the results of his dangerous stunts. Okay, so fractured his skull, and what happens to your hearing? What happened to his hearing? What do you think, people? People are not around. Hello, Daisy. Welcome to you, Daisy. And those of you who just joined. Hello, hello. I suppose these words are also not going to be filtered by TikTok. People, where are you? Ladies and gentlemen, we are now in number 59. Give it a guess. What happened to his hearing after doing a few dangerous stunts, people? Type it in. Let's go. Live session these days are very quiet. Okay, I'm going to continue and put the chicken here. Maybe. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it should be died from a fall that fractured his skull and blanked his hearing and lost his hearing. Okay? Chan sustained many injuries as a blank of doing his own stunt work. As a what? This is also another collocation as a blank of his own stunt work. So this means to say, cause and effect. How do you say it using this line right here? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna give you about 20 seconds. Let's go. We are now in number sorry. Number 60, people. Number 60. As a what here? What do you think is the answer? Let's see who's online and who's watching. Mariah! Mariah, are you there? Bandori is also here. People, feel free to type in. Let's go. I was once lost, but now I'm found. I got a feel on myself. My God, Mariah, what is this? As a result, very good, Mariah. As a result of doing his own stunt work. In 2016, Chan became the first Chinese actor to receive an honorary Academy Award. Blank recognized his distinctive international career. Mhm. Thank you, Lord. Mariah. Okay. Now, what do you think is the answer for number 61? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. If you believe within your soul, just hold on tight and don't let go. You can make it. What song is this, Mariah? Make it happen. I don't recognize the lyrics. A drop in your answer for number 61 if you have. Let's go, let's go. Chan became the first Chinese actor to receive an honorary Academy Award. Blank recognized his distinctive international career. I'll give you the first letter. It's actually W. When you want to add an additional detail that's like non-defining or non-restrictive. Hello, SOOA. Is it okay to call you Sua or Soa? Or is it SOOA? Okay. Which is correct? Congratulations. Now, Chan, UN also, congratulations. Chan had it the hard way to blank his dreams and goals to be an international cinematic star. Had done it the hard way to blank his dreams. What happened to what his dreams, everyone? To pursue is when you pursue, you're about to get there. But he had done the hard way to eventually get it. But get is not the most appropriate word for dreams. The best is, oh, very good. Suwa, it's achieve. Now remember there's 2 here, so 2 is followed by base form, okay? Now, he also founded the Jackie Chan Charitable Organization in 1998. Sorry, I told you he's a good man. And is directly involved in providing financial blank to schools and universities around the world. Financial what? Collocation, financial, it goes together, these 2 words. Financial S. Make it easier for you. Let's go, people. Financial support. Assistance, will I accept assistance? I will accept assistance. Good job. Now, he is a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador who has campaigned blank animal abuse and pollution. Now, remember these 2 are both negative. So you have to say campaign blank to talk about the negative things that you don't want people to go for. No, you cannot say campaign for, because if you say campaign for, it has to be followed by the actual advocacy that you have. So I campaign for kindness, for women empowerment, like that, for the elderly. But SOA or SUA and UN, very good. It has to be campaign against, because it's followed by the very horrible things that you don't want people to go for. Okay? So read carefully, please. Read carefully. He has also assisted with disaster relief, blank to the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami victims. Blank, disaster relief, blank, it goes together. Disaster relief, E. To the 2004 Indian teacher white shoes, yes. Because sometimes the sticker goes off, right? When you see it. Okay, disaster relief, EF. Okay, this one makes it easier for you. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Efforts. I would add an S though. UN. Good job. Chan is truly one of the pride in the international film industry. Good job, ladies and gentlemen. You have just finished the first set. Let's move on to another set here. Singapore, dengue. do you say it in, do you pronounce it dengue? No. Is it correct? Because I heard people say dengue. How do you guys pronounce it here? Dengue? Which one is this? Nanhua. No, Mariah, I told you tomorrow is the tomorrow will be synthesis and transformation. Okay. Today will be comprehension close. Okay. Now let's talk about this. Singapore is bracing itself for a major dengue outbreak. The numbers could rise blank higher than the current 19. I pronounce it as dengue. What? 19,386 cases as the nation has entered its peak dengue season from June to October. The numbers could rise blank higher than. Your clue is higher than this. This for primary, yes. I am currently going through comprehension close passages for primary 6 and also applicable for P4 and P5 levels. Okay. Could rise. Okay, I am looking for a word that starts with letter E, ladies and gentlemen. P5 when got live. Good question. A lot of our live session, for example, currently my live session is a combination of P5 and P6 papers. We have a lot of live session running throughout the week, so my suggestion is do check our Monday weekly posting of our weekly live schedule. Now, exceptionally is it? Okay, no one has given me the answer yet. Blank higher than. Think about it. Think about it. So I give you another clue, huh? This 19,386 is already high. Okay, this is extremely already high. So then if they talk about the potential of it going higher, you can say exasperatedly. No, you can say the numbers could rise blank higher. Yes, very good. The chicken is happy. Yes, even higher than the current 19,386 cases. The nation has entered its peak dengue season from June to October. Blank to the warmer weather, the mosquitoes breed quickly and the virus multiplies. It pairs with the word to. You want to give the reason for why the cases are going up. I see it's due to. Is it correct? Anyone else wants to give it a try? 5 more seconds. Correct. Well done, Yuan. Due to Yuan, is that how I pronounce your name? Due to the warmer weather, the mosquitoes breed quickly and the virus multiplies. Now, blank to the Ministry of Health, dengue is spread blank the bite. Okay, blank to the Ministry of Health. They have given a statement about this. So if you want to refer to the statement that Ministry of Health has given, you say, very good, very good. According to the Ministry of Health, dengue is spread blank the bites of a female Aedes mosquito. Is it Aedes? Aedes? I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. It's spread blank. Spread how? So that's the honored one. I like the name. The honored one, you are correct. Is spread through the bite, okay, of the female mosquito. Now, a mosquito blank infected with dengue after taking blood from a dengue infected person. Okay, a mosquito blank infected with dengue after taking blood from a dengue infected person. Okay, they what infected? So let's say this is a mosquito. Okay, then I already have dengue. So then this healthy, okay, this one is a healthy mosquito, okay, no dengue. Then this mosquito bit me. I have dengue. So then this mosquito blank infected. Okay, is somehow fits, but there's a better term. I need the term that starts with letter B that talks about the transition from this being healthy into being infected. And a more the precise word to talk about the transition from being healthy to being infected is yes, thank you. Becomes. Now, it can then infect, okay, this one now, sorry, Mochi. It can then infect other people after 8 to 12 days and blank on the disease for the rest of its 2-week lifespan. Blank on the disease, blank on, phrasal verb that pairs, the word pairs with the word on. Okay, now, Ilhan Mazzino, spread could have been good, but because of the word on there, it has to be a different word. It has to be a word that appropriately pairs with on. You know, it's like this bites, this bites, like that. So what is this mosquito doing? It's blank on the disease. What do you think? No, you don't put on. Yes, very good, Ilham Mazzino. It's pass on. And pass on the, hello Alan, welcome back to you. Pass on the disease for the rest of its 2-week lifespan. Blank, there are 4 different types of dengue virus. Individuals can be infected with dengue up to 4 times, people. 4 times. How unlucky can one person be? Okay. 4 times. Okay. So what do you think is the right word to combine these 2 phrases together? Now, these 2 phrases are not, they are not contrasting. So, although cannot. So, although, no, not also while. Both although and while are words that you use to combine 2 contrasting ideas. But these are not contrasting. There are 4 types of dengue viruses. I mean, therefore, you can be infected 4 times, right? As, very good. Well done. Now, repeat infections increase the risk of blank dengue and in turn, fatality. Increase the risk of what? Huh? What do you mean there was is on your head? What? What, Mariah? What is happening to our English, Mariah? Now, people, increase the risks of what? Dengue. Repeat infections, because remember, you can get it about 4 times. 4 different strains. Do you call it strains? 10 seconds, people. Let's go. Teacher, what is on your head? It's like, you mean this one, is it? Infections, increase the risk of infections, dengue? Doesn't make sense. Yes. Oh, it's a headband. It's a white headband to keep my fringe. Now, I'll give you the first letter. I will accept 2 words here. There's one that starts with S and E, or there's one that starts with G. At least give me one of the words, people. GE also. Well done! 10, 10, 1, 0. Yeah. yes, getting dengue, or the other one is like serious. Yeah. Sure, you finally listen and wore gray or green. I have no green at home. But indeed, this one is gray. Now, there have been 4 deaths, blank far in 2022. Blank far, blank far. This is very easy, people. It pairs with the word far. Can we write contracting too? Increases the risk of contracting dengue. Getting and contracting. I will actually accept that because contracting is similar to saying getting. Yes, yes. Now, okay, the correct answer is so far. So far. Contracting, I will accept. But for this case, I will only accept so far and not by far. So far and by far have 2 very different meanings. Now, the National Environment Agency has carried out around 389,000 inspections in the first half of the year. Blank 10,800 mosquito breeding habitats. Okay, so they went in, they carried out inspection, and when they did the inspection, they what? 10,800 mosquito breeding habitats. What is pi? Pi, you mean the 3.14, is it? Starts with letter S, people. Letter S. C. Okay, SP. Very good. How do I pronounce your name, Han? Shoot. How do you pronounce XUAN? Shrimp. Nya. And then there's a nya. Very good. Spotting 10,800 mosquito breeding habitats. It noted that at least half of these breeding sites are found in homes, ladies and gentlemen. Homeowners are advised to use AIDS, blank mosquito traps, or larvicide. Now, AIDS. Now, we are giving examples, mosquitoes, mosquito traps, or larvicide. So if you're giving examples, you say what? What's the word? What is the word when you give examples? Use AIDS, blank mosquito traps, or larvicide. Such as is a good one, blue fam, but blue fam, one blank can only accommodate one word. So we need another word that's only one word but is similar to such as. Yes, Mariah. Anyone? You are very close. Oh, do you need clue for this? This one very easy. You know this. You know this. Letter L. No, not AIDS for mosquito traps. Yes! 10, 10, 1, 0! Very good. Like. So that's the word that you're looking for to replace such as. Correct. So homeowners are advised to use aids like mosquito traps or larvicide to blank mosquito larvae before they reach the pupa stage. To burn. Okay, I actually this word cannot type. For sure. TikTok will ban this, so I'm just gonna type it on my screen. Okay, so don't need to type it in. It's the K word. Please don't type it in, people. Not good. Not safe for TikTok. Okay. All right, congratulations. You have just finished this round. I shall proceed to the third round. Oh my God, we've only done 3. We're only going to the third round, people. Now, let's talk about horses because why not? So we have done health, which talks about dengue. We have done, what's the first one about? Famous people, which was Jackie Chan. This time around, let's talk about horses, animals. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure, don't say Ozu is dead. Don't say that. Mariah. Humans have a long relationship with horses. Some believe that horses were domesticated as blank back as 4000 BC in Mesopotamia and China. As blank back. What do you think? As blank back as. This is one full phrase that goes together. Alan goes for the word far. What do you mean humans, Mariah? Alan, you are correct, and Mariah, yeah, oh my God, sorry, almost falling off. As far back as 4000 BC in Mesopotamia and China. Others say it was in Kazakhstan or southern Russia. Blank the case may be, human societies have long appreciated the value and usefulness of this graceful. Blank the case may be, what do you think is the word? You're sick, huh, Mariah? What do you think is a word, people? You want to refer to anything or everything? So you just say, blank the case may be. There is a better word. It starts with letter W, ladies and gentlemen. W. Let us go. W. No one? Yes, very good. Whatever the case may be, human societies have long appreciated the value and usefulness of this graceful, majestic blank. Of this what? We are talking about horses. Majestic, what word, what umbrella term do horses belong? Of this majestic what? Let's go, people. Animals belong to the group of... Oh, I said the word. Oh my God, I said the word. Were you listening? Otherwise, you would have known. Now, Mariah, you are not being careful. It says this. We're only talking about horses. Therefore, you only say what? You're so careless. Because you're all taking time to answer. That's what I'm telling you. So, Mariah, your answer is correct, but please cancel the S. Of this animal. Okay. Now, throughout human history, the horse has been an indispensable part of tribal life in many parts of the world. The desert tribes of the Arabian Peninsula have lived with their horses for thousands of years. They were valuable to the Bedouin, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, people, for providing transportation on long treks and quick raids, blank other tribes. Thank you, quack quack. I like that. I like your handle. Thank you so much. Now, we are in number 54. Quick raids what other tribes? Raids, you know, when they go and try to fight these tribes because they're going to conquer this tribe and make it part of their own tribe. You know what I'm saying? Quick raids are... Starts with letter A. Shahira, it cannot be from. Good try. But I'm going to use my horse to go there, you know, and raid against, very good, against other tribes. The Arabian horse was prized for its speed and stamina. able to blank harsh desert conditions. The Arabian horse was a treasured part of the tribe, able to what? Harsh desert conditions. Okay, let's type it in. I will accept two possible answers for number 55. Let's go. Give it a try, people. Give it a try. One starts with letter S. Another one starts with letter W. I like the one that's W though. Able to what? That means to say they can, no matter how harsh the desert conditions are, they can still, well, Alan, type the correct spelling, please. Oh, kids play bag. Alan and kids play bag. Oh, congratulations. I will accept survive. I will also accept withstand. Right. The Arabian horse was a treasured part of the tribe and blank the highest regard. And blank in the highest regard. This is a collocation. That words that go together when you are given so much respect and importance. You are what in a high regard. Let's go, give it a try. Type it in, people. And deem in the highest regard. There's a better word. Tia Young 555. Try one more time. I shall give you the first letter. It starts with letter H. And is in the highest regard. Alan, there's also a better word that goes with this collocation. Yes, Ilhan. Sorry, if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. Ilhan Mazzino. Held in the highest regard. Kids play bag. Good job. Now, they were lovingly reared and even slept within the family tents for shelter and protection. Now, as beasts of burden, horses are often used for carrying heavy loads or pulling heavy equipment. The horse's power has been harnessed by humans in many parts of the world. In France, they would pull carts of fish from the sea to the city as blank as possible to keep the fish fresh. So, as what as possible. So from here, must bring here, right? And the horse's job is to make sure they pull it as what as possible. Very good. As fast as possible. Horses are still blanked by the police worldwide are still what? Yeah, some police officers actually still use the horses. So they are still what? I literally, yes, Ilan Mazzino, I also said the word. Used by the police for crowd what? During unrest or riots. Crowd. This one, two words that go together. Crowd blank. What? Hello, Alyssa, you're here. Miss you. Okay, crowd what? Crowd control. Very good. Mariah, do not scold Ilhan Mazzino for answering very fast. If you want to be fast, you have to be faster than him or her. I don't know what's your pronoun, so I'm just going to say him or her, are they? Okay. My compre did so bad. What happened, Alyssa? During unrest or riots, as well as search and blank operations. Again, another collocation. It goes together. Search and what operations? Search and compre, Alyssa, I know compre could be quite challenging now when you transition to secondary school. A very good thing to start off, Alyssa, is to start really practicing the types of compre questions in secondary school and learning a structure to tackle each of those questions. Okay. Now, search and rescue. Very good, ladies and gentlemen. In the blank of sports. In the blank of sports, now we're talking about a different thing because we talk about horses being used in the police, horses pulling carts. But now we're transitioning to a different to different area where horses are still play an important role. In the what of horses, the thing with one wrong word in each line, I do quite well, full marks. Okay, very good. So at least there is already some questions that you are good with, Alyssa. Which kinds of questions are you struggling with then? Mhm. In the black, there's a better word. But context sounds correct though. I will accept in the context of sports. No, I will not accept context, but I will accept in the context of sports. Really? That one I should look it up. I'm not sure whether I should. Actually, it does sound correct. So I shall look it up and at the moment accept it. In the context of sports, or I would say in the AR of sports. Not factors, definitely no. Not range, definitely no. In the Alan, you're close enough. In the arena of sports, horse races show blank the impressive speed of thoroughbred horses. Show the what? Show blank. Show to who? Show to who? Show. I'm like a crazy person here doing this. You do all understand where we're going, right? Now, show us the impressive speed of thoroughbred horses. Now, horses are also enjoyed for leisure. Children love to pat the adorable Shetland ponies at the zoo. As a family pet on a farm, horses are a blank of fun and relaxation for many. A blank of what? What do you mean, Wayne Allen? What number are you trying to answer? Wayne? Huh? I'm typing Wayne wrongly, is it? Where is it? Where are you? As a blank of relaxation for many. There's one thing that's correct with what you said, Mariah. It starts with S. This one is easy, people. Let's go. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. My God. Sauce. Very good. As a source of fun and relaxation for many. Humans realized that once they learned to ride a horse, they were able to see blank, work harder, move faster. To see, okay, look at how it's being done here. To see blank, work harder, move faster. So see blank. See what? No, not really, Alan. You don't get to see more when you learn to ride horses. Better. Thank you, kids playback. You see better. Work harder, move faster, and cover far greater blank. Cover greater collocation than they have ever managed on their own 2 feet. So because now you're riding something that's very fast, you're able to cover more. There is a better word, ladies and gentlemen, this collocation, especially when you use the word cover, you cover far greater what? That starts with letter G, ladies and gentlemen, not circumference. Mariah, no, not circumference. Length spread. Cover greater what? Ladies and gentlemen. Mm-hmm. Greater. Yes! Ross 993. Greater ground. Mm. Than they have ever managed on their own 2 feet. It is no wonder the horses are universally popular animals. Wow. I rode a horse once and I shall never do it again. The horse was strong, okay? I didn't kill the horse, people. I just felt really bad riding on the horse. So, never again for myself. Yeah. And also not a camel. Same, same. Okay, now let's move on to another one, people. Another one, people. Sure, did you give up on us? I didn't give up on you. Who told you I gave up on you? Mm-hmm. Now, let's go to. Mm-hmm. There is one more I'm looking for. This one, Nanhua. Nanhua. Where's my Nanhua? My other Nanhua. This one. Let's talk about dogs. Sure, please don't retire. Who told you I'm retiring? I wish I could. I wish I have all the resources to be able to retire at this age. My goodness, it's everyone's dreams. Don't worry, Mariah, I'm not retiring yet. Given the stock market's condition. Cannot. I have gone through this Cloze for 1,000 times. Okay, so I expected to give me all the correct answers, correct? Mariah, let's see. Challenge accepted, yes? Let's go. Humans have shared a special bond with dogs for the longest time. Dogs can tell when we are happy, angry, excited, or sad, and we, for most parts, can understand their blank too. You have your examples here. What are these? What are these? We understand their what too. Mm-hmm. Very good. Mm-hmm. But dogs have a superpower that we do not have. And blank sense of smell. Wow. Also, you see "and" here, right? That would mean to say the next word. The sound of the next words starts with a vowel. I meant the sound, yeah? Mm-hmm. The sound. An E, X. Okay, that should make things a bit easier for you people. Sense of smell. It's better than ours. Therefore, it's kind of like a superpower for them. It's very long to say, Mariah. Excellent sense of smell. There is another word I'm looking for, kids play bag, that really talks about it like, what? That level of sense? Mm-hmm. Extreme. I know. You're all getting the point. You're all getting the context here. Extra. It starts with extra. Extraordinary. Good job. With 50 times, my goodness, with 50 times more smell receptors in the noses than humans, dog can blank up scents of drugs and cancer. Can blank up. Collocation, that means to say they can take it up, they can gather up, they can what up? Ray, Alan, very good. Can pick up scents of drugs. That's why you see, right, they bring dogs with them when they want to inspect a car, for example, or a bag, because they can smell. A feat we are blank to perform. We as humans, we are what to perform. Can we do that? Can if I bring you around to smell a car, can you tell if the car has drugs? Okay. We are unable. Very good. A feat we are unable to perform. Now, sorry. Now, due to the huge difference in the sense of smell between humans and dogs, our sensing of the world blank vary greatly. Blank vary. Sorry. I gave you the first letter. Now, I will accept May so that we talk about accepting a different view or opinion, right? May vary greatly. Now, birds, now we're moving on to birds, people. Birds. Blank dogs have a less developed sense of smell. We're doing a comparison. We are doing a comparison. Birds, blank dogs have a less developed sense of smell. Dogs have extraordinary sense of smell. So if we're to do a comparison, we have to say birds, blank dogs. Hello, Sherlyn. Welcome back to you. Unlike, very good, Ray, Alan. Unlike dogs have a less developed sense of smell. They blank mainly on their senses of sight and hearing, much like humans. We're doing another comparison and contrasting. They what? It's like another word for depend. Very good, Ilhan Mazzino and Ray. Alan, they rely mainly on their senses of sight and hearing, much like humans. In terms of communication, there are some blank between birds and humans too. Both. Says both. So it's about to talk about same things. Similarities. Very good. Beck Meng, also welcome to you. Similarities. Both humans and birds can produce a wide range of sounds. Some birds can copy the horn of a car, the chime of doorbell, and blank distinct human voices. Ray, you're being very quick and accurate as well. Good job. Even, ladies and gentlemen, even distinct human voices. Through vocals, birds can convey complex messages such as mating and warning signals. Likewise, humans use spoken language and vocals to blank our thoughts and emotions. To what? Whoa, Alan here, also on fire. Very fast. Very good, Alan, Ray, to express our thoughts and emotions. But blank makes birds so captivating is that they can fly. This is a good passage to help us realize that we all think we're so much better than other animals, but these animals do have parts of themselves that are definitely performing better than how we can ever do. But what makes birds very good? What makes birds so captivating is that they can fly, which we cannot. Now, blank other animal can fly, birds. Blank other animal can fly like birds do. And that is why when we group them accordingly under the animal kingdom, birds are the ones that can fly, right? We can fly with a plane. You are correct, Alan. That means to say we need the aid of a vehicle to help us fly. Now, no other animal, very good. No other animal can fly like birds do. They can soar through the sky while we remain on the... So sad. While we remain on the what? On the ground. Correct. Sky. Opposites. Ground. Hello, Orkalai. Welcome back to you. It's been so long. Pac-Man and Clown. Hello, Clown. Is it the first time you're here? Welcome to you. Oh, wow. So many people. Yes. Happy to see you all. Okay. Now, When we see birds flying freely, it blankers dream of flying too. Wow, clown, you're correct, clown. It makes us dream of flying too. Well done. It makes us dream of flying too. You look so pretty today. Oh, thank you so much. I know. Have a good day. You too have a good day, or Kalai. Have a good rest and everything that you need to survive in this life. Okay. Imagine looking down at the land and sea beneath you without an airplane window, feeling the wind guiding you to blank your heart's desire. Oh, this passage ended up in a very, very um kind of like sentimental note. Okay. Feeling the wind guiding you blank to blank your heart's desire. Guiding you to blank your heart's desire. Very close, Alan. Alan, very close. Give me one more. Give me one more try. Now, Ilhan Mazino, I need you to talk about more towards the plane, bringing you to a place where you want to be. So you say, guide you to reach. Clown, close enough. Close, close, close. You're all getting there. You're all getting towards the most accurate word. Any place? No. Oh my God, you're very close. Peoples, peoples. To where? 10, 10, 1, 0. To where? Your heart desires. Birds show us what it means to be free and remind us to always reach for the sky. How inspiring, these birds. Okay, now it's 6:48. Can we do one more? That means to say I need you to help me make sure we do a quick fire round. Let's finish it before 7 o'clock. Waha, today's theme is animal. Siberian tiger. Are you ready to talk about Siberian tigers? Okay, let's go. People, we have 12 minutes. Be strong. The Siberian tiger is one of the world's most endangered animals. See, on top of learning your English, you're also learning about science, people. Only about 500 of them survive in the wild, most in the cold, isolated forests of eastern Russia and blank in China and North Korea too. So here you say most. So for China and South Korea, you say what? So most of them are in Eastern Russia. And then blank of them in China and Korea. Okay, so because of the word most, the best word to use here is some. And some in China and Korea too. All right? Now, 100 years blank, there were about 5,000 Siberian tigers. 100 years. 100 years what? Talking about the past. The past 5 more seconds. Clown has given an answer. Very good, Clown and Alan. 100 years ago, there were about 5,000 Siberian tigers, but none stopped logging of their forests, as well as blank them for their fur. Okay, what is the word that you use when people illegally hunt these animals to exploit whatever it is that they can exploit? Okay, there's a proper term, Ilhan Mazino, about that. There's a term that they use for when they really talk about generally about really hunting illegally these animals to exploit them of their body parts, the horns, the skin, the whatever it is. And it starts with the word, with the letter P. Very good. As well as poaching them for their fur and other body parts have belonged to their destruction. Has what to their destruction? This is so sad. Oh, very good. Clown, Ilhan Mazino have led to their destruction. Now, wow, you're all on fire. Very good. We managed to finish this on time. Siberian tigers are one of the biggest in the cat what? They belong to this what? In the cat. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Let's go. Very good. People in the cat family. Okay. A male Siberian tiger can blank to over 300 kilograms. Can so like this and then like this. But weigh, you cannot say weigh too though. You say grow, yes. Grow to over 300 kilograms, but most are close to 200 kilograms. About the blank as Bengal tiger. About the what? It pairs with the word as. About the, Alan, you're getting the concept correctly. About the same as. Very good. Thank you for reconsidering. Okay. Their tails alone can be a meter long. Wow. Cubs live with their mothers until they are 2 or 3 years old and blank out to hunt and prey. Okay. Before they go and live the life on their own, because cats and a lot of the animals that belong to the cat family are very territorial and they like to be alone. But when they are young, they need to first what? Very good. Thank you, Shopper TX, for sharing the live. Okay. And learn how to hunt and prey. Sorry. Hunt and prey. Sorry. Okay. Now, after that, most Siberian tigers live on their blank. Live on their. So first, they're with the mother. The mother helps, mother teaches them. And then after that, they what? On their what? Yes, they live on their own. Establishing and defending the same territory, blank their life. Blank their life. So that means to say, I'm big now, I can be on my own. This entire area will be my territory and I'm going to defend this, blank my life. No one, no, not of their life, not with their life, as in until they grow very old. For the no, also it starts with letter A. Let's go, people. 5 minutes. A. Not against their life. Yes! Ilhan Mazino all their life. Okay. No two Siberian tigers have blanked the same stripes. Have, okay. No two, it's like fingerprints. No two of them have the same stripes. Very good. 10, 10, 1, 0. Exactly. The stripes blank them to camouflage in the shadows and sunlight of forest. Help. The word is help. Help them. To camouflage. Now, they hunt elk, boar, and other animals. They lie in wait and creep blank enough to attack their prey. Creep what? First, you don't just run towards it, right? First, you creep blank enough and then close enough. Very good. Oh my God, we're gonna make it, people. We're gonna make it. Now, however, Siberian tigers blank attack humans. Okay. So previously in the sentence, we're talking about Siberian tigers hunting elks, borks, and other animals. They go close enough. But on contrary, Siberian tigers actually blank attack humans. Rarely! Very good, clown. Rarely attack humans. The next line is also a clue to clarify the answer to this number. They only do so when they are starving, okay? In many places around the world, Siberian tigers are blank of captive breeding programs. These programs help the species survive but deprive them of the freedom in the wild. But hopefully, when the breeding program is successful, they will be reintroduced into the wild and hopefully they continue reproducing. Okay? They're not victims, Ilhan Mazino. Remember, breeding programs are good. So they're not victims of breeding programs. They are what of breeding programs? It starts with letter. Okay, because we have 3 minutes, that means to say I know you can make it. I'm not going to give you a letter. You are going to get this word. I trust in you. Let's go. We're almost done. We're almost done. Last number. Let's go. Try a bit more. I remember. No. I'll give you the first letter. First letter. Letter. Yes! Parts of breeding programs. Congratulations and thank you so much for joining me today. One last announcement. Please do join us for June holiday programs. The whole month of April is our early bird promotions. So if you sign up to one of these courses, we have composition writing crash course, oral for primary 1 all the way to primary 6, plus English paper 2. You will receive a PSLE model composition ebook, which has over 65 model compos from primary 1 to secondary. You will also receive a $50 voucher and a PSLE masterclass ebook exclusively for our June PSLE compo writing crash course students. Yes. So please, participants, Alan, I won't accept a pot. A pot will be the best word. So please come and join us and enjoy the early bird gifts if you sign up within the month of April. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the live. I'll see you again tomorrow. Let's do SNT. Bye-bye.